Hey guys, welcome back to The Horror with your hostess with the mostest, Jenna, as always. Welcome back, welcome back. So the other night, or I should say last night, although when I post this, it's probably going to be more like the other night, I popped in a movie actually that I purchased forever ago with my initial Shout Factory haul, and that is Night of the Demons, released back in 1988, I believe. Yes, 1988. Starring what's her name? Quigley, Leona Quigley or whatnot. One of the very underrated horror scream queens, so to speak. Horror icon. So yeah. But anyway, so this movie, like I said, I popped it in for the first time last night. I'd never seen this movie before. I've seen parts of the remake, which, from what I saw of the remake, I really wasn't that impressed. But I mean, if I ever get a copy or something of the remake, I mean, I'll check it out. I know it's not going to ever be from Horror Pack because they already sent that one, but I'm just saying. But this one, this movie, it was pretty good. I was enjoying it. It certainly isn't one that is like that has become a favorite of mine, but I certainly appreciate this movie. I feel like it is a pretty run of the mill type of 80s horror movie with a touch of doing a few things on its own or doing a few things of its own to bring a little something new to the table. So it's not like a typical 80s slasher type of movie. A little inspired by like The Exorcist. There's some parts in here that I do enjoy, like the one girl, Angela, who was the one who invited all these people over to this like Hull House for a party, was sort of explaining the difference between like a possessed house and a haunted house. She was saying like a possessed house is, or like possession is things that like sort of haunt, or spirits that haunt a place or human that were never in physical form or were never like a human form or anything. So as opposed to like, just like a haunted house or a haunted spirit where it's like a ghost of somebody after they pass away. So little things like that, I kind of enjoyed that they threw something like that in there. Because I feel like a lot of people are always like, well, what's the difference? What's the difference? So little things like that I like. The special effects, makeup effects. Loved the effects because it's a lot of like practical effects. This is still, like I said, this was released in 88. So there's still a lot of people, or a lot of like prosthetics and just little things like that. Because CGI was kind of becoming a thing, but it wasn't accessible to everyone or affordable to every movie. So it definitely had a lot of like good, just little subtle special effects. And you could tell that, like some scenes, obviously there's more makeup effects and everything than other scenes, but I do like that the scenes that were more of a minimal effects worked out really well. I thought it was very effective. It wasn't like, to me, it wasn't like cheap looking, even though you knew it was like on a budget. One that I really enjoy is Leanna Quigley, Miss Quigley. I'm sorry, I always forget her first name and I can never really pronounce it correctly. So Rich over at Ugly Red, source of all evil, you're not the only one who can never pronounce her name right. I pronounce it correctly once every 28 times. Anyway, enough with her name. One of the scenes that I really enjoyed was when she was sitting there in her like tops on button and she's like drawing on herself with the lipstick, and then she's like around her nipple, and then she just like feeds it to her nipple. She feeds the lipstick to her. I'm like, I literally was like, what? Okay. Okay. But no, I mean, the way that they actually even explain how they did that in the special features is actually pretty cool, because they use like, I believe they use gelatin for that. So, so which little things like that I enjoy. That's why I watch special features. Another great aspect about this movie that I enjoy, spoiler alert, so this movie is almost 30 years old, so if you haven't seen it yet, too bad. Just saying. is that the one of the survivors is the African American male who's in here. He is one of the survivors, which is like pretty refreshing. That was still like very like ooh at the time because we all know anyone who isn't white usually dies off pretty quickly in these movies and really very rarely makes it to the end. I know there's a few other movies where an ethnic person actually makes it all the way to the end. Don't worry though, because you know what? You guys know I'm half Mexican, so right off the bat, I would probably be dead by halfway through the movie. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Which sucks, but whatever. But no, I mean, little things like that I do enjoy. Just it, you know, it's a fun little movie. Like I said, it's nothing that's like totally great or anything, but it's just that cheese factor, that 80s sort of cheese factor. Just fun, a fun, good time and everything. I enjoyed it. I really did. I can tell you right now, I'm probably going to pop this in for my October binge watch. So, you know, it's going to be a nice little welcome addition this year. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy this movie, Night of the Demons, the OG, the OG. But yeah, that's my little thoughts about Night of the Demons. Let me know what you guys think of this one. For those of you who have seen both the original and the remake, which one do you guys prefer? Which one do you think is better? Whatnot? Give me your thoughts. You guys know I love hearing your thoughts on this stuff. But till next time, you guys, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.